We're live. Hey, we did it. Excellent. Okay. Hey. I think we're here? Yeah. Why is... Sorry, just a second. Why am I... Wait. Hi, everyone, by the way. See Lol and Hatun are here. My guy keeps... I'm not moving. Why is he wib-wobbling everywhere? Was he doing that yesterday? What is happening? He keeps, like, dipping. Sorry, it wasn't doing that earlier. What is happening? What the... Wait, hold on. Why is he doing that? He's, like, really leaning to the side. I don't know what's going on. Carson said, give me tree fitty. Hey, Carson, how you doing? No tree fitty for you. Hello, everyone. This is me, Grayson. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, I'm just, like... I don't know why my model is suddenly wig-wagging so much. Actually, wait. Oh. That's why. Okay, hold on just a second. I think I see what's going on. Hold on. Something is... Something is, like, crashing my program on the back end here. Stop it. Stop. 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 Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to... Okay, I think I... Sorry, I think I got it fixed. Maybe. I don't know. I guess let me know if it keeps wigging out. I think my... I think for some reason my computer was trying to, like... Trying to kill my VTube software. So it was like wigging out, trying to, like, fight for priority or something. I don't know. No, so that's what happens if you watch a dodgeball one too many times as well. You're probably right. He's still... Now he's, like, dipping the other way. Like, what is going on? It's like, I'm just, like, I'm holding pretty still in front of the microphone, but, like, he's just, like, leaning every now and then. Sorry, I don't know. This wasn't happening until I went live. Like, I've literally been messing with VTube Studio for the last, like, 2.5 hours, probably. I've been trying to get the mouth to work, and I still haven't gotten the mouth to work. The mouth is, like, wigging out really weirdly. That's why I'm still kind of, like, mumble talking. But how's everybody doing tonight? Just a moment. Let me see if I can get this... I just want to understand, like, what it's doing exactly. Because, like, it's just, like, not cooperating the way it should. Stop that. Okay, I am... Okay, sorry, this is really frustrating. I feel like I'm trying to force... Okay. Let me see if that works. Sorry, this... Um, I've got some new software that's supposed to, like, help my computer, like, run a bit more efficiently, and it does work. But, like, it's also... Like... It's being a little weird. Like, it's not prioritizing the things I want it to prioritize. But anyway, it's fine. The tune stay out of that store. Just let him dip. EP. Oh, so they just made chicken fettuccine alfredo because my kid asked me to. Wow, Lala, ambitious today. Yeah, pretty cool, though. Okay, hey, so we're here. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's so annoying when I start with such a random distraction like that, because then I lose my train of thought completely. We were... Aether quests, that's why we're here. We're in the forest. We're hunting for Aether. I think we started a bunch of quests. Yeah, so we got a bunch of quests started, or I guess 2. There's not a bunch, really. We have 2 quests started that'll help us to gain that sweet, sweet Aether current that we want so badly. And that's going to be great for us. I think we got a few more things. Like, I think that's kind of our plan. Today we want to finish getting all the Aether zones unlocked, what we can access. Hello, Hatoon, by the way, in game, apparently. Is that a mountain zoo? Interesting. Yes, so that's kind of the idea here. We're going to try to get on that so that we can just be able to do things and fly proper and be just a little more efficient. Okay, so that's the Great Deceivers that way. And what we do for families that way. Okay, so we just need to go basically out and over this way. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like getting like reoriented a little bit. Unless it's hunting for Aether, I guess you kind of were a sin eater. I do like me some Aether. It tastes pretty good on a cracker. But yeah. I am doing pretty good. It's been kind of a day. The Sundays are a little bit busy because I have my D&D group that I do, which is fun. But then I've been trying really hard to get like my VTube stuff figured out. Like I really have been like messing with for like a while, and I finally just kind of gave up so I could start getting set up for the stream. And then it started having that weirdness happen, as you were all looking at. So that was pretty cool, but hopefully we're good for now. I know the mouth tracking is still pretty weird, I'm guessing. I'm not really looking at it, but it seems like I have a tendency to like mumble my words more than speak them. And for the life of me, I can't figure out what I need to adjust to make that work. Like, I feel like I adjusted like every single knob that's available to me in VTube Studio. And I could not, for the life of me, get it, like... I could make it worse. I could really make it worse. Couldn't make it better. Couldn't figure that out, which... You'd think, like, if you find a knob that makes it, like, affects it, you'd think you'd be able to fine-tune it, but no, apparently not. Anyway, let's talk to Villan. He couldn't have gone far. I forget who this is for. Is this the crazy guy who's trying to resurrect his snake? He's trying to become the Orochimaru of the group. Over there! I think I see him. Yeah, we started a couple of different quests. Which, technically speaking, these quests are supposed to, like, start longer quest chains. They would be like goody gumdrops lore. But for at least this immediate moment, we're focusing on just getting the Aether. Because it'll be much easier to do quests in general and just other things. You're still following me? Okay. It'll be easier to, like, do quests and stuff, like, once we have, like, all the Aether currency, we can actually, like, fly to places. It's gonna be much, much easier to get around and do stuff. But yeah, that's kind of our... That's our... Oops. Hold on. Ah. There we go, sorry. I had the chat window closed on accident. Well, it says, excuse you, not just any snake, the great serpent of Ronka. Ronka. Beginning to grow tired of this game. Quinfert. Ah, but he's having so much fun. Look at him, resurrecting snakes. Enough, Quinfert. Even you should recognize the danger of wandering off alone in these woods. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You really have gone mad, haven't you? Mock me all you like, Valen, but now you will bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. Behold, the divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend. No, can't be. Is it gonna be like the tiniest teensy garter snake? Yeah. That's the great serpent? I see nothing great about that. What is it exactly? I refuse to believe that's a serpent. Please tell me you're joking. Ha 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 ha! Do not be jealous, Valen. The will of the wood works in mysterious ways, and this serpent is the key to our deliverance. See, that serpent is small enough that even I could drop kick it. And that's really saying something. Hatun says, scree. That's a weird thing to say, Hatun, but I won't judge it too much. Just a little. I'm really sorry about the model today. I don't know what he's doing. He's got like the shimmy shams, and I don't know why. I don't think... Does anyone remember, like, was he doing that yesterday? Because I didn't notice yesterday. But like today, he's like dipping and diving and jiving. And like, I'm literally like, I'm staying perfectly still. Like, I've gotten really good about that because I've tried to maintain like a really, you know, proper mic distance. Which means that I keep my posture pretty straight. But like, he's... I don't know like what it's detecting that's making it do that. But it's doing it. Seems to be serious about this. Slither along. He's enamored with his new companion. Guys, wait. Hold on. I almost did something very foolish, which I almost never do. I didn't have George with me. That could have been real bad. I also should eat some eggs. Yes. Yeah, because the plan is we're hopefully via the process of doing these Aether quests and then just like all the other quests generally, I should get this guy. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I get him all the way up to 80. That's like a level and a half from where I am right now. So that could be a bit of a tough thing to manage, but I might get pretty close. A monkey? Where did I get a monkey? Where the heck does a monkey mount come from? Hi, Smo. All says don't dropkick the right server, you'll be even more cursed. You don't know that. Can't really be worse. So this is my mother commented on your Lalafell self. She likes it. That's very kind of your mom, Smo. She's very polite. I respect that. But you don't know that inventory. You're just jealous. Look. I still got like 8 slots open. We are good. Why can't I use that? It's so weird. Just as horrendous as last week. I got it better. I used an item. There's more space in it now. It's probably a trader. You got it from a trove, says Lava. Maybe. It's pretty impressive. It's like Mighty Joe Young. If you do the role quest, they give you XP, you little slime ball, says Sadoon. We don't know that for sure. Get out of here, bugs. In the trees, Karn. What are you doing here? Being all injured and stuff. Stay away! I beg of you! With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Tuktu and allay Karn's fears. I'm gonna allay those fears so good, don't even worry about it. Aha, it works. Hatun says Grayson has an immaculate inventory. I agree, Hatun. My inventory? Perfect. I'm glad you've come around to it. So I'm using 12 out of 140 inventory spaces. Hatun says, I know, as I've done them. Uh-huh. Sure, sure. You're from Slitherbow? Vartha must have sent you then. I was fine until that dawned beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb. My vision's grown clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these darned woods. Could you find it for me? The gods whisper to me and tell me that it's in this direction. What was that guy's name? Carney? Also, how's everyone... How's things? Anybody have good Sunday stories? Fort gone. The fort is gone, to be fair. Very accurate name. I smell an Aether current. I want it. I want it so badly. Give me that Aether. Because I'm doing pretty well. Long naps and clean room. Ooh, that's a pretty good combination. Did the process of napping cause your room to become clean? Because that'd also be pretty spiffy. I've tried that before, but usually my room just stays exactly the same. This guy does like being near trees. I smell it. A discarded bottle. I'm drinking that. The tune says I'm leveling Grayson. No, I'm the same level. Don't lie to me. So this is no, but the other way around was nice too. That's good. Glad you... Where am I going? Back down. A vampire vine. Oh no. I forgot. I think this Raktika Greatwood is like one of the only places where we still have to like find physical Aether spots. I don't know how many more we have to actually find, but got at least one of them, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so oops, that's a little bit off kilter. There we go. Yeah, so basically the plan today, we're going to try to get all the Aether currents done, and then with whatever time we have left, we'll get started into melee DPS. We'll see if we manage to get enough EXP to finish out the melee DPS tonight, or if we have to maybe do a little bit of leveling off stream to get the rest of that. Oh man, I've also got to get a lot of the a lot of other levels into the other classes. Don't look at me. Varthon, get out of here. I found him first. It's my catch. My quarry. Also, Varthon, weren't you the one? No, I guess it wasn't Varthon who was... That guy, the other guy had pink hair, so... So he came back after all. There you are. Did you find it? A Slitherbow serum. Why do you have to turn around to drink it? That was weird. Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of rest. What were you thinking coming back here? You could have been killed. I had to, Vartham. For my father. What we do for family. Thank you for finding him. I could never forgive myself if something had happened to him. Well, that's a questline we'll never know the answer to. Onward and forward. Actually, how do I have a map? Did you know that if you use the map, you can see stuff you need to do? I'm looking at the map. You can't. Stupid bugs. Ow! What the hell was that about? Rude. Okay, so there's no more blue quests on this side of the road. Let me just make sure there's nothing nearby. Northeast. Okay, so it looks like all the green spots are probably going to be on the other side of the woods. Like, this half is pretty well clear. Which means I can... Oops. Let's just teleport, 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 teleport. Carson says, oh, hi, everyone. Hey, Carson. These roll quests give you XP, you dinkus. I said, wow, how novel. Novel? Cartoons have been noticed by my Oshi. My life is complete. What's an Oshi? Don't make up words, Hatun. You get in trouble for telling fibs. 438 yalms to the east. We have Doggo. We can pet and run. That's pretty sweet. Carson says, what's an Oshi? I don't know. I know, like, the Onoshi. You know, oh no, she didn't. But I don't know what Oshi is. Never heard that one. 238 more yalms. Gotcha. It was like, is that like, oh shit, he's coming, everyone run. Tracks. There's secrets down below, and beneath. Okay, so just a bit up and over from us. Don't look at me. I said don't! These guys are so rude. Yes, I think the other blue, the Aether quest are probably going to be in the Bunny Village. The land of my dreams. But I think we got to find a couple of orbs out in the wild as well, so we might as well do that on the way. To the west? Don't look at me. I'm busy. Southwest? Hold on. I hear it. How did I miss this? Oh, it's up there! Guys! Why didn't you tell me it was up there before I jumped? You're supposed to help me. I trusted you. You trying to make this take longer than it ought to? Is it... Ow. Don't touch me. Yes. Yeah, tiny gremlin, don't scare me like that. It's rude. Hatun says, in VTuber Spaces, the Oshi is your favorite? What? No, Hatun. I thought I was your favorite, surely. You watch way more of my streams than you watch Carson's streams. Ah. Northeast. Like, so way up there. Okay, let me go into the bunny rabbit village and get all the goodies that they have within. Take them for myself. Oh, neat. New nomenclatures to appreciate. Suit up. Looks like one. And stand on ceremony, maybe. Let's see what those two do for me. Carson says, wait, it's me? Aha. I met. Hi, tiny gremlin. iTunes says, yes, Carson, my Oshi. No! It's not true. Gonna hurt Smo's feelings with that one, too. Haimet is elated to have someone who can aid her. Also, that name may be Jewish, but we'll put that aside. As I live and breathe in Alevronka, it just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our Vis on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them to them at bow rest. Like that could have been phrased weirdly, but they should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of your incident with Chieftainess Almet. Yes. That would truly be terrible. Going down. Now I'm cool with the Carson is BA, says Smo. iTunes says Smo's the homie. No. I thought we were besties. This can't be true. 1-0. Blessings of the wood. Lanil would bestow blessings upon you. Thank you. Grayson Allen, the esteemed guest of whom I have heard so much. My name is Lanil, Master of Rites. It is an honor to meet you. As I understand it, you have partaken of the Kitana Ravel's knowledge. Is that right? Then the Emperor's wishes have at last been fulfilled. Okay. Hold on, just 1 second. I think I need to... Hold on. I have a scheme. Goodbye. You'll never see me again. Never mind. There was never a chance, never a hope. Okay. We're back for now. Sorry, there's one setting I wanted to check on the back end to see if maybe... Oh, I didn't read that. I wanted to check before, anyway, we got farther. I thought maybe I could fix it. We were never a particularly fecund people. Now it is nigh impossible to sustain our numbers. Oh, I missed something important, I think. Okay. Also, fecund means fertile, I think. Or like prolific. Something like that. So I've heard that word before. But we will not be driven from our homes, our way of living. So long as the trees of the Great Wood stand, so too shall the Vis. And to renew our union with the forest, we will be holding a small ceremony wherein we offer prayers to the gods. Would you honor us by serving as witness to this petition to the gods? Okay. Very good. I should mention the ceremony is not a formal affair. In fact, it can be quite lively. But for a hardened warrior such as you, it should prove no trouble at all. When you are ready, travel north to the morning stars and speak with my student, Fina. She will explain the rites. I feel like this is a weird thing we're getting dragged into. Let's just click the event tab. Oh, event. Oh, hey. Let's see. Then Neil says, a comforting thought, for with each passing year more and more of our hunters are lost to the Eaters. We were never particularly fecund people. Now it is nigh impossible to sustain our numbers. Okay, there we go. So that's the reasonings, like they're losing people every year. Who bonk? Who bonk me? What I do you? What for this for why? How could? Go back to general tab. Thank you, whoever, Lala, thank you. That chances Gray's not going to check that. I check everything. I trust everything Lala says with my life. Lala is always correct. Okay, so there's a quest down that way. Well, let me just check Aether Currents. Raktika Greatwood. Okay, so 2 quests and 1 current. Okay. So yes, I've got both quests activated. So you need to go either up or down. I think if I go down first, yeah, I can go down first and then I can head up to where the other 2 will be. And then we'll be cooking. Oh, so I remembered about it recently because I literally had it on event for all of Downchill except the dungeon tries to avoid all the gen chat shout drama. iTunes says still doesn't know about her slander in HW. What did you guys say in HW? What did you do? I trusted you. I thought we were friends. And you say to me that you say mean thing and slander? My good name? My name I build long time with good word and trust? How could? So uncool. I fell. I thought those were stairs, they weren't. This way. Oh yeah, didn't like what's her cat face get like eaten by the spirits or something here, and we had to like ask what's his ass to bring her back in this area. I'm really forgetting names, guys. The Asian guy, he had to like save no, wait, Yishtol. I remembered. Don't yell at me. You can't. It's too late. I remembered it. Corsair says Lahi. Hi, Corsair. How are you? Also, to show names, go to System, Character, Configuration, Display Name Settings. Wait. System, Character, Configuration, Display Name Settings. Guys, there's this thing for setting out names. That's pretty cool. It's an alliance member. Cool. Naruhodo. I'll actually know if I see someone who's not a person, I think. Corsair says Yishtol is running out of life. She's died like 3 times now. Lala says you will. Thank you, Lala. I knew I could trust you. You're always right. An awe-inspiring archer. An outsider. Come from the village. How did you... I have Archer's remains? Ah, Heimet spoke of you. Ally Vronka, yes? Welcome to Bow Rest. This outpost serves dual purposes. Here we keep watch for any who would intrude into our home,
and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert so that our arrows strike true.
Oh, archer's raiments. Okay, I misread that the first time. A sharp-eyed archer? Her ears are all crooked. How could she be sharp-eyed?
She cannot hear. I did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Borest. What brings you here?
Here, have some raiment.
Ah, of course. Heimet said someone would be delivering these to us. They are made specially for archers and will not impede our movements as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that is where we take aim.
Cool story, bro. Keen-eyed archer.
Oh, what a sight. It is not often we see so vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me?
Have a raiment.
Our new attire! Wonderful! Indeed, the fabric and design are everything. Heimet made them out to be. This will aid us greatly. The leather is made from the skin of rails, and is unsurpassed in quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars of said rites, well, best save that for another time, lest I give you nightmares.
Good luck with that. Really ominous things you said. Okay, how do I... Oh, wait, I know. Yes. I teleportate. Yeah, how we doing? We're just kind of... This is kind of like a hangout on 14 tonight, because we're just like doing random questies. Probably towards the latter half of the stream tonight, we'll start doing, you know, the role quest.
Unless you have kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete. Thank you. Although I told them you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It shall not be long until you're accepted as one of our own. May we work together again, ally of Ronka.
Hooray! The bunny girls like me. Maybe you all should be nice to me too, just saying. Unless you think that all these super cool V people are wrong. How do I... Northeast. Can I jump? There we go. Yeah, it works. I can see people's names. Felt Cleaver. Interesting. Lolly, you're like a wizard. A wizard who bestows information upon me. A flustered sentinel. It's to the east? Oh, but that's gonna be... Wait, hold on. I thought they said west. I was confused. I need to go over here and then over. I see, I see. That's a cliff. Really peculiar to build their village on top of the gaping chasm of the forest that goes into the beyond below. But, you know, I guess that's their thing. I can smell it. What? No. Let me just go that way. I can make it. The Oxdalen Gap. It's a pretty good gap, I guess. I hear something. My Lalafelian ears can pick it up. Sounds like victory. It's gonna be like up. I guess I need to go around, unfortunately. Kinda lame, but you know. Northwest. It is gonna be like up in that nook, it looks like. So, people still playing Final Fantasy XIV? How do you get up there? Ow! Quit it. I'm busy. Well, where's this door go to? Don't look at me. There's a dungeon over here? Weird. Ow, stop. Wait, how do you get up? Oh, I see the thing. Wait. I see there's a platform up there. How do you get up there? Kitana Ravel. I mean, I guess there's like this like mystery section, but that doesn't seem... Wait, like how do you do that? Hi, Santa. How's it going? I don't even need a look to check. So that's where I want to be. I want it. But how do I get that goodness in me? Oh wait, wait, what? It's over here? Then why was it... Oh, whatever. It's fine. Oh no, Grace, hey, excuse me. L.A. Kingman says they could get their eyes checked. It's been 100 years. Wait, who's this L.A. Kingman? Ow, stop touching me. I'm busy. Oh my gosh, these a-holes. Good job, George. You did it. You kept them at bay. Actually, no, wait, need to be up here.
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
I see. Are the redeems coming in kind of weird for people? That seems like that came in kind of weird. Like, does that like fade in real awkwardly? Man, those guys follow you forever. That's really obnoxious. For some reason, I feel really thirsty after all that chase music. Much better.
Oh. Oh, that I hate.
Versus, what does kind of weird mean specifically? So, like, on my screen, like, it seems like the redeems are like very delayed, and also, like, they're, like, fading in and out very slowly.
Such devastation.
Like, just now, the redeem for water popped up on the stream for me. I haven't seen any of the other redeems pop up as, like, notifications. Are people seeing them on the stream?
Deep hurting. Deep hurting.
Yeah, it's really, I don't know. I'm not seeing the redeems come up, which is like really, like, I'm hearing them, but like I'm just like seeing them like very, very late. It's like a full 30 seconds afterwards I'll see the whatever the redeem might be. See, I don't know who's redeeming anything. I'm just hearing sounds. I'm assuming it's Senna, but I really don't know. It's very weird. I don't love that, actually. Hold on. I think I know. Why is it doing that? There it is.
Shut up.
Wait, why is it being that way?
Sloppy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing the redeems. Yeah, I don't know. Corsair's the last one was the mats from MST3K. That is correct, Corsair. You have good taste.
Kill it with violence!
I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Also, I'm absolutely, like... Senna, I don't want to, but if I need to, like, apply, like, a spam... Like, like an anti-spam thing, I will have to. Because... If you're just, like, redeeming all of them, like, with no real reason, that's not very nice, but... Senna redeem without even watch the stream. So evil, says Star. Hi, Star, by the way. How you doing? Just so we can see the pop-up on stream, but it is a bit delayed as well, says Tune. That's really weird. I think part of the delay now is, like, they're just being spammed, and the bot doesn't really do that very well. It's like, if I need to, like, start, like, I don't really want to force global cooldowns on people, because that just, like, kind of makes it less fun for everybody, but, like, if I need to do that to prevent spam, I'm going to. Star says, I'm good, it's a lovely morning here. That's good to hear, Star. Glad for that. I think we're going this way. So I think this will be the like once we get this quest done, that'll be all the Aether currents in this area. Karen says, I wonder if it is so. Uh-oh. Is the stream still up for people? Great glasses look so slappable, so Star. Oh yeah, it's about time for me to turn this back on, I think. Senna says, I have arrived. Hello. Hi, Senna. Guys, I mean, sometimes you might get waterlogged from all the water, says Carson. Smo says yes. Did that get... Because yes, it is still up, certainly, says Carson. That's good to hear. Getting really sick of all these things that, like, chasing me endlessly. It's real obnoxious. Carson says, oh, I was not live? Senna says, wow, that got cut off. Carson says, I want some seconds behind, says Carson. Yeah, I think... So I think if too many things get redeemed at once, it starts, like, breaking the bot a little bit. So... if people are going to be trying to do that a lot, like, just flooding the stream with, like, 1 million redeems in a row, I'm going to have to put limiters. Which I don't really want to do limiters, because it's like I have, like, the limiter options are kind of weird. Like, it's a pretty significant limit. Like, I can't, it's like, it goes, like, from 0 to 100 pretty quick, so it's like, I don't know. It would just make it harder for anybody to redeem things. I don't want to do that, but also the spamming does kind of break the bot, and then, you know, it's not ideal. AC says, how are things? Hey, AC, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're playing a fun game. I'm getting the last quest right now for Raktika Greatwood. Since apologies, wasn't watching until that was happening. Yeah, just in the future, Senna, like, if you put in that many redeems at once, because it just kind of, it was starting like to break OBS on my end. Like it was like really wigging out for a second. So, you know, maybe don't spam that many. Because yeah, it doesn't like that. Carson says if the bot has an issue, you should put a limit on it. I should just put a limit on it. Well, the thing, like, well, it's like, because the thing is, like, with the limiter is, like, it's kind of like a punishing the whole class thing. It's like, I want people, because, like, there's a whole thing called, like, redeem parrying. Which means that, like, people can redeem on top of, like, other redeems as a way to, like, mess with each other or, like, cancel out things. But it's just, like, it's like if there's too much of it going on, then it starts kind of getting weird. I think it's a fun thing, but, like, it's also not sure. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll look at that, see what I can, like, how much I can adjust that. Because just be sure, since there will be a number of people. This is probably true. Star says, saying you did this, we must brick at you. Says they need a waste points redeem. AC says, do you guys know Lahi? Says, yes, sir. Star says, now we know the Cobra and all the faulty issues on the Grace. I mean, I've only been really having one other issue tonight, and that's just, like, my model is just dipping and diving randomly, and I don't know why. I'm not sure, like, what my camera is seeing that's making it do that. And that's a cool notion, all, but if the system can't handle it. Senses, no, I'm not trying to cause trouble. Stop reading stuff when I'm not watching. Alright, thanks, Senna. Yeah, it is one of those things, like, especially because, like, you know, if it's, like, in the middle of, like, a cutscene or, like, trying to, like, read dialogue, it's a little much. Senna did nothing wrong, says Carson. I mean, not really. Like, no intended wrongness. Ace is my copy, the ring that is Elden Ring just left an airport from Texas. Huh? What? AC, what mean you? Nani? Kuna? Not now, you're busy. Uh-huh, you look real busy. Who the heck are these twins? Couldn't bother making two models? What business brings you to the morning stars, Fina? And you accepted. This is such an honor. Thank you for coming. Goodness, where are my manners? My name is Fina. A pleasure to meet you. And this is my sister. Kuna. How do you do? Are you certain this is wise? I realize he is an ally of our people, but the ceremony is not meant for outsiders. We cannot go against Master Lenil's wishes. Besides, we may never again have such an opportunity. If you insist. Now, let me tell you about the ceremony. As Master Lenil has likely already explained, we will renew our bond with the Greatwood through prayer. To ensure our prayers reach to the gods, however, we must first beseech the spirits of the forest for aid. Okay. Once summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy through combat. Only then will our prayers be delivered unto the heavens. Okay. As witness to the rites, it is up to you to do battle with the spirits. If you are still willing, of course. I jiggle my hat, apparently. Wonderful, this will be a ceremony to be remembered. Shall we begin, then? Close your eyes, and we will attempt to draw forth a spirit with our prayers. I jiggle my hat. So there's a grace upstream when you're on top of the sinking sand. It's fine. AC says Elden Ring. Ah. Got a blueberry head. Blood spores. A lot darker than I expected, Senna. You know. That's a lot of 14. O gods of the Greatwood, bringers of bounty and wisdom, we call to you now to renew our vows. We brought a small, tiny Lalafell for you to murder. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light, we seek combat with your children,
the spirits of the wood to prove to you our worth.
Uh-oh.
By the gods!
Gasp! It's elementals.
The spirits are opposing forces. The spirits are opposing forces, fire and ice. A terrible omen. Our prayers are enough to suppress their strength, but we cannot cast them out alone. Please, we must strike them down before they wander off into the woods.
Do I get to have George help me? Thank goodness George got to help. We are under attack. No, no. Get him. We did it. Good job, team. The kiss of fire and kiss of ice. That's kind of a weird thing to call it. AC says, how would most people feel being a village of tall and attractive ladies that are much bigger than you? Pointy high heels. I mean, it's definitely different. It'd be a different place to be. Corsair says, you probably don't care, but continuing the quest line with these sisters leads to unlocking the Gathering Society quest area here? What does that even mean? Hatoon says, Gray has a desire to have a harem. If it's a bun girl harem, then it would be better. First of all, Hatoon, you don't know that's necessarily what I want out of life. Also, I mean, you know, but bun girls are pretty cute, but, you know. I don't need a harem. Harem seems like a lot of work. That's like a lot more expenses. A lot more like stories you have to hear about, like how the day went. And gossip you'd have to like pretend to care about. Senses Gray has strong desires to avoid society at all costs, so I totes see him abandoning this quest. Well, I'm not gonna like... Well, I mean, I am kind of abandoning the quest right now. Or actually, no, I need to finish it.
Thank you for your help, but in light of what we have witnessed, I think it best we call off the ceremony for now. Spirits of opposing elements is the most dire of omens. The discord between them would prevent our prayers from reaching to the gods. And this would not have happened were he not here. We may try again on the morrow, but he cannot be allowed to attend. Sister, please, he is our guest, hand-picked by Master Lanil.
Oh.
My apologies, it seems your attendance was not meant to be. Would you go and inform Master Lanil of what happened? We must remain here and clear the altar.
Will not be long, I promise. Yeah, wait. Alright. There's a tribe, Gray. A tribe, says Carson. A beast tribe? What kind of beast tribe? There's no beasts in these woods. Corsair said we used to be called Beast Tribe Quest. Oh, I guess that's probably one of those, like, politically incorrect terms these days. Carson, they still are to me in my heart. Star says, by the way, why is your character small? Huh? What are you talking about? He's always been this size. Are you feeling okay, Star? Yeah, I have to play a Lalafell right now because Jen doesn't like me and wants me to be sad. AC says hair M. Hair as in rabbit. Ah. Clever. Hutchins says, what do you think streaming is? Streaming? I don't avoid society by streaming. This is, bro, it's just tribe. Best tribe is racist AF. Look. We call them beast tribes because even though they're very similar looking to us, we can still consider them lesser than us on account of their societal differences. It just makes sense. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Versus went from beast tribes to allied societies. Yeah, they really rolled that one back, didn't they? That's funny. I mean, probably for the best. I mean, that was definitely something like early on in 14. Sorry, just like early on in 14. It was really odd that they called them beast tribes because like they were clearly still like societies capable of communication and like trade and like all the other things, but for some reason they were just like lesser groups, like lesser importance. And they were like always like the trouble that we had to deal with. Something like it was really strange. Back so soon? What of the ceremony? Ah, to shreds, you say? Very nice. Thank goodness they were not hurt. It is never too late to begin with the ceremony anew, but I fear the source of our troubles has naught to do with the spirits. Hooray! Freebird, the Raktika Greatwood. We did it. Aether current attunement complete. Let's fly. With our mighty horse. Yes, the Raktika Greatwood is especially nice for flying around in. Because of how awkwardly designed this place is. Thank goodness. I see it. I want to get this lookout spot. Vista record, number 39. For now, unfailingly loyal to the last known commands of the Ronkan Emperor. The Vis of this village have protected the ruins of Raktika for countless generations, with many of its sister settlements destroyed by the Flood of Light. However, Fanau faces an uncertain fate in its isolation. Cool story, bro. Okay. We did it. Look at that. Lakeland done. Il Meg done. Raktika Greatwood done. Amarang done. Calusia, screw them. AC says because Lalafell can hide below knee level, like in chess machines, or under those weird 17th century lady skirt frames that look like they're wearing umbrellas for skirts. Star. I mean, that's a really oddly specific reason for why I'd want to be a Lalafell AC, but I respect it. Card says, oh, okay then. Sense is clipping that. AC says, Sen is right, it's canonically racist in game lore. Star says, dang, so you want to be one? AC says, not really, I'm a Here Midlander. I forgot AC is chillin'. Toon says, Gray can't go back to a bun since I've stolen his identity. AC says, Patrick? Beast? I thought you said Weast. Now, we already made that joke today. Nice try, AC. Let's go to right. So it looks like we got one... There's one Aether current out in the wilderness we have to find. But then otherwise, it's just regular old quests we gotta do. I'm guessing there's gonna be one inside the Stinky City. Which is unfortunate, because I don't like those guys. But we'll figure it out. Euless, Village of Woe. Euless appears to have been waiting your arrival. Excuse me, but you're the gentleman Alfino was traveling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. Burger. Ah, Grayson, how lovely to meet you. My name is Euless, and I'm the acting village mayor. I was hoping someone of your talents would pass through right before long. You have 4 buildings. You're calling this a village? 3 buildings. Get over yourself. The thing is, I need to visit someone up at Stonegazer, but I'm afraid to walk the path alone. Do you think you could provide an escort? I jiggle my hat. Oh, my thanks. I just couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back where a veteran band of hunters was badly mauled. Simply mentioning that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back memories of that grisly scene. Which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But such does not change the fact that the roads are indeed dangerous.
Pray meet me on the pass to the north and be prepared to fend off the wildlife. Gasp.
What's that name? Kosira? What? Wait, what? Who is this? Kostra Avalhar. Interesting. I like being able to see names again. Corsair says, me? Corsair, you're a Lala fellow? A fellow Lala? Neat. Nice alpaca. I guess that explains why we're friends. You some kind of a cowboy? Think you're some kind of cool guy? Sharpshooter? A traveler? Very nice. Weast tribe or allied Weast society, says AC. Where are we going? Oh, there's one more quest. Okay, let me just get this activated real quick. The noise? The noise watches the path to the shipyard with anxious eyes. A plankless task. Oh, who are you? Forgive me. It's not often we see travelers in Right. Or with how dangerous it is hereabouts. I even worry for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard, and he's as strong as a Talos. He has been gone a good while, though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home? I will not be going that way, but good luck with your dead husband. I'm sure you can find a new one. I have to meet her somewhere north of the village, it said. Ah, destination. Indeed. Let me just inventorize a quick egg. 35 minutes. And I may as well re-up George, too. Euless, you've made it... What is that, like... maybe 20 meters outside the village, and you're already being killed by a dodo. I don't know if I should bother. Like, I feel like that's just like nature taking its course. Tune says, bro, isn't one of your friends named Grayson Allen? Is it? No, that's me. Hatun, you can't lie to me. That's my name. Fine, I'll help Euless. Since I'm here anyway. Don't. Yes. Euless, you're terrible at this job. Car says, you know what's nice? Wearing a freshly ironed shirt. Ooh, those are like nice and warm. What did I tell you? I was barely 10 steps out of the village. Come, let us hurry along before more predators have a chance to gather. Who was that nerd on the motorcycle up there? Just kicking up a dust cloud. So rude. Gasp! Terrible fashion sense. For shame. How dare you abuse his natural beauty. Sai Luik? Great story, Sai. Uh-oh, it's this dramatic piano. We're in trouble now, boys. And gals. Thank you for the escort, Grayson. This is the gentleman I wish to speak with, so we needn't go any further. Sai Luik. Guess he's busy, being a weirdo. Are you wandering around by yourself out here? You know what kind of creatures lurk beyond the borders of the village. Well, if it isn't Clifton's little girl,
Something I can do for you, lass? Yes, sir. I came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thoughts to taking over as village mayor? I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I have neither the age nor the wisdom to continue in the role. And the rest of the villagers agree with me. That's rough. I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. But seeing as you found a guard just so you could come and talk to me, then mayhap I will consider the idea. In exchange for a few small tasks. Uh-oh. Don't trust it. You will? Please, just tell me what I need to do. My friend Cliftle, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me? Why would you? I mean, a sickle, was it? For cutting rope. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'd only meant to ask you along for one trip, but if I'm to complete these tasks, would you be willing to indulge me a while longer? Nope. I jiggle my hat. I feel like there's something ominous happening. Ah! Grace and Alan, you need to take better care of your chocobos. Sigh. Something weird's going on with this guy. Requesting sickles. Next thing you know, he'll be wanting hammers. Ridiculous. Cat people these days. All the same. I never talked to the Amaro Keep here? Really? Would have thought I would have. There we go. Just need to get that off the thing. Village of Woe. A local merchant. A vibrant villager. Something I can do for you, dear? You didn't wait for me to answer. AC says, which is a better conversationalist, the slime hat or the sorting hat? I mean, I'd much rather listen to anything the slime hat has to tell me. He does whisper to me at night sometimes, but only when I'm alone. He tells me to do things. Good day to you, young Euless. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I could help you with? And a good day to you, madam. I was actually hoping to borrow a sickle. Oh, is that all? Hey, you can take this one. I've several spares, so there's no rush in returning it. Doing a spot of harvesting, are you? My thanks, but it's not for me exactly. I was asked to bring one for my father. Your father? Shadow, save me. She ran away. Forgive me. If you're to accompany me in these tasks, then you deserve to know the whole story. It was my father, Cliftle, who is the former mayor of Wright. And the incident I spoke of earlier was something that happened a year ago. One day, a stray sin eater came prowling around, slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. Some of the villagers blamed my father. They said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Yulmore. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusations that followed wore away his conscience until finally he could bear the guilt no longer. He hanged himself. Sai Luke, the old man we spoke to, was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, it seems he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. Still, I would see this task to its end. Let us bring him his sickle, shall we? Cool story, bro. I guess I don't actually have to fight any more beasties. I'm pretty sure the Lalafell is just being puppeted by the slime. That's impossible. The man makes the clothes, not the clothes make the man. Did you bring it? Say, Luke, we've brought the sickle you asked for. Oh, good, good. Old Clifton will be glad to see this. Oh, sir. Thank you for staying with me, Grayson. This might be harder than I expected.
Man, this sure seems like one of those quests that'd be very interesting. Why is it so blue?
Ulysses was ready to accept Luke's next task. Talos interrupted.
Cartoon says the slime is a living being you picked up and placed on your head. Yeah. And he's totally cool with it because we're totally bros. On account of how cool we are together. A plankless task is over there. Is there one in Evilmore? I feel like there would have to be one almost in Evilmore, but maybe not. Let's go do plankless task real quick. Of course, there's that one opens the crafting tribe quest. Okay. June says, "'Tis but a parasite." "'Tis but a parasite you are." Nuh-uh. Our relationship is symbiotic, which means that I think we get along real good because we have similar tastes in music. Like if I play AC/DC, he jiggles so much because he loves it. And that's how I know we're destined to be together forever. Wait. Can you go over this way a little? Lowland Hisson. Hyssop. Gotta sneak up on them so they don't run away. There he is. Can't get away from me that easy. Aha. Well-built woodworker. Yeah, something I can do for you, stranger. Well, beat me with a hammer. Has it been that long? I was aiming to salvage the planks from this old hole, but she's giving me more trouble than I bargained for. Bit of a waste to leave all this lumber lying around. Not much call for seaworthy ships since the lighter ate up half the world, you understand? So I reckoned it were better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. These boards, though, so tightly joined I can't pull the bleeding things loose. Here, do me a favor and sprinkle some of this powder on the joints along the keel. I'll keep working on this end. With any luck, I can make it home before the wife stomps down here to fetch me herself. Cool. Ah. Oh, I'm good at powdering things. Car says it's still blue because it ties into another tribe quest. Yeah. Very tactful, Carson. Good job. It's like outside of Eel Meg, we really haven't seen like any non-regular groups. Like we've seen like there's like the Amaro village, the dog people, the water sprites, and then those horrible abominations that fly around and be stupid and Scottish. Like, that's like 4 in one area, but then I haven't seen like any other like any kind of other like society. That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystal is the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour on a little water and the steam takes care of the rest. This ought to be a one-man job now, thanks to you. Oh, if you could let the noise know I'll be done with it within the hour, then you'll have helped me out of 2 rough spots out today. Oh, but now I gotta walk places. Aren't there other people? Yeah, Irvith is here. There's like 2 other people, I guess, hanging out in this shipyard for no reason. So, you know. Hatun says, you're right, not counting the Viera as a site. Well, I mean, here's the thing. The Viera are real people, Hatun, because they're a player class. And so I consider them a real group. As opposed to, like, the other fake lesser groups that can't be players. you know, on account of their inferiority. Of course, there's the dwarves count as a tribe for this. The tribe and Raktika don't actually show up until you unlock them. Weird. So secrety.
He's alright then. Well, that's a relief. Wright's had its shares of troubles, and a wife does worry. What, he had you helping strip planks? Cheek of that man. Still, we're lucky his father taught him the trade and all. Even if he uses those skills to take ships apart instead of building them. A woodworker puts food on the table, so I'm grateful to his family for keeping up their traditions. And I'm grateful to you for bringing me peace of mind. Please take this for your kindness.
Hooray! Ah.
967 yalms to the east.
That's pretty far over there, guys. Let's go as far east as we can, I guess, real quick. Bro, why does that sound like you say that all the time in IRL? I don't know what you're possibly referring to me saying all the time IRL, except like things like, thank you, sir, and hello. And I am a nice person. How are you? Those are the kinds of things I say IRL. South. Still tide. Tide of stills. I think I saw it shimmer sham above the boat. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Gonna get it. And 3 almost south. That's still a lot more south than I would have thought it would be. Guys. Shh. Everyone be quiet. We have to be very, very quiet. We're hunting currents. Yes. Got him. Carson Smoke can vouch for me. When I first started, I repeatedly said I would have been an Amalja or a Queedcur in all game forever. No, I want to be a Sylph. Sylphs are sick. Easily, like, the best, like, I don't know, character model for my mind. Ah! So fast. Yeah, if I could be a Sylph, I would do it in a heartbeat and stay that way forever. If I could be a Sylph with bunny ears, though. That's the ticket. That's what you want. Okay, so that's all of the currents that are wild. Tomra. I want to be a Garling so I can kick yourself just like the cutscene. The tune? That's rude. Why would you do that to poor... what was that name? Was it Nolaxia? I think it was Nolaxia. It was something like that. It was really close to that. Yeah, that Nolaxia was like my favorite character in the whole game. It's really gone downhill since then. And that's not even really a joke. Like, probably my number one favorite NPC. Biat welcomes you to the village of Tomra. Well, scuff my helm if it ain't that foreign dwarf we've been hearing about. Well. I'd best be giving you a proper welcome then, eh? Lally-ho. I refuse. To be expected, I suppose. Outsiders can't never get the green right the first time. Never mind. I only wish my own boy would put more effort into his lallies and his hoes. Gotta put more effort into those hoes, my guy. He's always busy fiddling with his darn automata. No time for swapping words with folk of flesh and blood.
Every dwarf knows that a lolly-ho gets a lolly-ho. You're asking to become an outcast. Mother does worry, she does. That's only the half of it. I know it's just a stage all lads go through, but the little bugger has to argue with every word I say. Oh, I've just had the most clever idea. You'll not listen to me or the other villagers, but maybe, just maybe, curiosity for a stranger will win out over that sour attitude of his. Worth a try, don't you think? Please befriend my son. Ronit. Just get him used to giving a proper greeting, that's all I ask. I tell you, he really is a marvel with automata. If you end up getting along, he might even show you a few of his stranger contraptions.
Mother does worry. Garrison says, okay, Hitchin, Garlean is the real MVP pick, you're right. Toon says, imagine you can't do certain jobs because you can't use Aether as a Garlean. Really leans into the lore. Because his job selection for Garlean would be Reaper or Reaper. Or Gunmancer. Maybe a Bulletologist. A gossipy dwarf, you say? A word about Comra. You don't give me Aether quests, you're useless to me. A new rumor has the dwarves of Comra in a right tizzy. Useless. Nothing for me. Bring me this son, I shall be friends with him. Yacht. Ronit? Oh, I swear I was just holding it. What are you staring at, eh? Clear off. Chances they may get to use Magitech to help them in the other jobs. Lol. Yeah, I'm sure there's come with like some lame lore reason for like why you in particular could still do it or whatever. Run it. Look, we've got a visitor. Why don't you say hello? Who are you then? What? You got something to say to me? Rally ho! What kind of greeting is that? Are you trying to impress me or something? Lolly mumble mumble. Oh, Ronit, my lad, you could do better than that. Head up, eyes front. No need to be shy. I'm not being shy, I'm stoic. Yes, dear, if you say so. Now, Ronit, is everything else all right? You seem to be looking for something. Oh, no, it's just, I mean, I sort of lost my hammer. You what? Out of all the responsible, careless, foolish... I jiggle my hat questioningly. Ronit's hammer's been in the family for generations. It's a priceless heirloom that once belonged to Watts, the blacksmith of legend himself. Well, what are you standing around for, boy? Find that hammer. We will do what we can to help. He's like, oh no. I'm gonna go to his room. Right, why don't you have a chat with some villagers for me and ask if they've seen Ronit's hammer? Just remember your dwarven manners and all will be well. I refuse to learn my manners. Carson says, I saw Gaius make big blue magic arcs. It's true, Gaius is a cheater though. We all know this. He's a rascal and a scoundrel. Perhaps even a knave. Affable townsdwarf? You want words with me then? I'm so tempted to not to, but I guess I could. Fine. Oh, that's a fine lally-ho you've got there, lad. I like you. Ronit? Oh, that sulky sprout's lost old Watt's hammer, has he? Lucky for him, I believe yon gentle dwarf picked it up. It's time I was getting back to work then. Good day to you, stranger. Very affable. Timid
sounds, dwarf. You talking to me? I give a dwarven greeting to allay your fears. What's this? Perfect lally-ho? You're no ordinary traveler, I see. Hammer I picked up. I reckoned I would hand it over to the elder for safekeeping. You're saying it belongs to young Ronet? Well, he can't be a touch shouty, that boy. Do you think you could take it back to him for me? That's my part done, then. Goodbye. So when are we gonna, like, burn this town to the ground? Are they, like, up there? They are up there, I think. Like, around the corner? Oh, they're over, like, in this little section, I guess. Ever since I like dwarfs, frown. Yeah, but these dwarfs are mean. They're no good. We just finished Lamet's questline. This entire village needs to die. We all know it. Well, now what's that you've got there? Huh? Why are you still here? I'm gonna hit you with this thing. Is what I'm gonna do. Wait, this is my hammer. Well, would you look at that? You see, Ronet, give the right and proper greeting and folk will be glad to share a bit of kindness. Could be that you've got a thing or two to learn from Grayson here. You lecturing me again? Well, maybe. Maybe you're not such a bad sort. I'll just put the hammer in a safe place somewhere. I mean to be a famous smithy myself someday, so I'd best not lose it again. I'll leave you to it then. I know my boy's not the easiest to get along with, Grayson, but he could sure use a friend like you. A friend like me, you say? I have just the song for this occasion. I don't need a friend. I don't need anyone. We're not going to be friends, understand? But you can stay around a little longer if you want. So, now what? Goodbye forever is what? May we never meet again. Itunes of Gray's a self-hating dwarf. Nuh-uh, I'm a proud Lalafell. Dwarves can go eat their beards. Because the dwarves that screwed over Lamet lived 100 years ago. Yeah, but I say it's never too late to punish people that are indirectly responsible or related. How... Wait. How many... Oops, how do I... Colucia only has one more Aether Current quest? Could it be true? Oh, it's probably down over there by that other green one, or blue one. I know colors. Away we go for a while. Goes as sigh, man, I've had an interesting day. Uh-oh, Goodsworth, what happened? Also, hello. How? I guess yeah. How are things? Been a full day, has it? Ooh. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy. He's never gonna know I was here. Fully sneaky. Didn't see a thing. Flawless. I don't know if I'm getting quite enough experience points from these quests to
in order to get to level 80 in time. Pretty sad, because I think Hatoon promised that I would get plenty of experience from these quests. Ah. A bunch of nerds watching a cutscene. Am I crazy? There was a... Was there not a quest down here? Oh wait, it's inside. It's inside the house. Wait, I think maybe. Is there an inside the house? No, there isn't. Wait, where's this? I see a plussy quest. Where the heck is this? Wait. Am I crazy? Oh, how did I miss you? Dang cat girls. Can't trust them. Hatoon says I was talking about role quests. Well, Hatoon, I've chosen to contextualize it in the way that I want to, so. Ghost says, had friends over, that was fun, but I've been having an issue where the living room corset breaker would trap. I think I've solved it where I had my TV plugged into an old power strip that I'm not sure. Oh, that's definitely annoying, Goodsworth. I mean, hopefully you did get that fixed. It's bothersome to have the power just randomly cutting off on you. Hatoon says, all that wasted EXP because you think you need to be 80 to do them. It's not wasted. It's good. It's good for me. Ah! Don't sneak up on me, Zoomy. You would have the zoomies, you darn cat. Zoomy shy glances anxiously at the door. Didn't happen to see a lone girl over at top rung, did you? It was her turn to keep an eye on the ladder, but she's well past due to return. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be inside your thighs. I didn't realize I was that close. This is awkward. No, I wonder what could have... The two of us were once bonded citizens, you see, and we were not treated well. But even after fleeing here to Amity, it seems our experience in Yulmore has left my friend distrustful of most other folk. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that she simply ran and hid when she saw you coming up the cliff. It wouldn't be the first time. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could find her and calm her down? A soothing word from a stranger might go a long way towards rebuilding her confidence. I shall help the Zoomy. I didn't even mention the role quest, you smelly slime, says Hatoon. Look, Hatoon. You can control what you say, but you can't control what I choose to remember. Or misremember. So there. Eating another egg. Can't stop me. Surgur says, yes, it's been happening around the same time the last few days. I'll find out tomorrow if that's the case. That's really bothersome in Goodsworth. I mean, I think I've kind of talked about, like, some of the power issues I've been having recently, right? Like, because I've got... Because the power for my house, like, it's an overhead line, like an old school, like, overhead, like power line just, like, goes into the roof and whatever. And it's become a thing where, like, whenever we have, like, a particularly windy day, it occasionally will just, like, cut the power. Which is pretty cool. In that, you know, really not cool kind of way. And luckily it really hasn't affected streams too much, but I think it has messed with them a few times. Which is not our favorite, but it's what we have to deal with on occasion. My smell. My smelly smell. A fearful fugitive. Why are you scared?
Don't be scared. Hatoon's been mentioning it since you decided to do the role quest 300 years ago. Quiet, Hatoon. So I'm really hoping it isn't bad fuse. That's bad. Is there anything you can do, says Goodsworth? I don't really know. I need to talk... I keep meaning to talk to my landlord about it. Like, I don't know if there's anything he can do about it, per se, but, like... It's definitely, like, a consistent enough thing where it's, like... Like, if it's, like, a bad windstorm going on, like, I just know, like, it's like, well, I better not be... I just should make sure I'm not, like, in the middle of anything on my computer, because the power may cut. And it doesn't, like, stay off very long. Like, it's only off for, like, 10 seconds or something. And then it kind of kicks back on. But it's, like, it's just, like, very consistently it'll happen whenever the weather's bad. I probably should talk to somebody about that, but, you know. Can't. Oh, let me fall. Please. I deserve this. Alright, I'll talk to the fugitive. Yeah, but Goodsworth, I really hope you get your situations where, like, and having unreliable power is such, like, a... It's one of those things where, like, it's not, like, a major problem, but, like, it's just, like, one of those, like, really annoying things. It's like, ah, jeez. Stop. No, please. Just let me go. Never. Ah. She's playing hard to get. Running makes my hat jiggle even harder. Where are you? Aha. Hatoon says the guy just punctured holes in your roof and then left. No, or was it the ceiling? It was the ceiling. He definitely cut a bunch of holes in the ceiling. They're kind of fixed. I put some covers over the holes, and so it looks nice. You know, or at least looks more intentional. But, you know, landlords. Please, I did nothing wrong. Terrified girl seems convinced you're here to apprehend her. Do as Zumi Shai bid you and try a few soothing words. Please, I did nothing wrong. Oh, I'll soothe her, all right. How do I... Please, I did nothing wrong. Oh, I guess I was hoping it would work. Fine, I'll soothe. It is okay. No, be scared. Be aware. Are you not? Wait, I wasn't targeting? What's it? Why wasn't I targeting? I saw you come up the ladder. You're a bounty hunter from Yulmore, aren't you? I can tell by the hat. I'm not a bounty hunter. Oh, I just thought since... I used to work as a servant to a husband and wife in Yulmore. The Lord would make all manner of suggestive comments, but I did my best to ignore or rebuff his advances. And then, one day, the lady accused me of tempting her husband. She pulled me aside and had me beaten near to death. That's why I ran from you. I was so certain she'd sent someone to drag me back. Forgive me, I didn't mean to cause you or Zumi any trouble. I'll head straight back and let her know I'm alright. I mean, who was that? Like... So I feel like... I mean, not that the people of Yulmore are, like, cool now, but some of them are okay. By some, I mean really none of them, actually. They're all... and awful people. Wizard says, yeah, maybe a rubber fixture placement to prevent it from moving so much. And yeah, it's annoying, especially the annoyance where you can't figure it out. Yeah. And power is one of those things, like... I don't know, it's certainly not, like, a specialty for me. Like, I know a little bit about power and, like, how to repair certain basic things. But, like, once it's, like, a more... I don't know, all-encompassing problem, or like just like a bigger thing, it's kind of beyond me. And then it's just like, I don't know what to do. Izumi. Ah, you're back. Thank you for going out of your way to find my friend. It's a small step, but I'm glad she was able to talk to you. Here, a little something from the both of us to reward your kindness. Wow, an Aether current you shouldn't have. I'm a freebird Colucia. Let's go. I got a flying zebra again. The gods have truly smiled upon us this day. Yata. We've done it. We have conquered everything worth conquering in this land. We can travel anywhere our heart desires. Good job, team. We work together. What are you doing over here, being a weirdo? I wonder if I can fly out to that island. Probably not. Excellent. Okay. Well, we got that taken care of. I guess now we can travel back to the Crystarium. We can actually get started with our role quests again. And I do want to go back to these like side quests we did. Like maybe what we'll do, and let me know what you think. Like instead of like running dungeon, like how long would it take to level up a character from like 70 to 80 if we only just did like side quests? Like is that a feasible thing, or is it better just to do dailies? Hatun says just wait until you get to the last area, no flying there. Hatun, it's very bold of you to assume I'm going to continue the MSQ ever. As far as I'm concerned, the main story of this game ends with the Crystal Exarch being dragged off into the abyss, never to be heard from again. So because like other than that, like we're like a really happy point of the story. Like everything's going really good right now. Like if we just like pause the storyline right here, like everyone's happy forever. I don't see the issue with that. That or I could just like buy my way to Dawn Trail and then just do the Dawn Trail story. Like if actually, here's a question. If I skipped directly to Dawn Trail, would I need any of the context from Shadowbringers or Endwalker in order to like understand what's happening in Dawn Trail? Or is it like a pretty separate episode? The tune says 1 month, then you'll stay as a Lalafell forever, says the tune. No. Say it ain't so. Gyat, hey, how you doing? Lally ho, my friend. Here to join me for a drink or three? Huh, thought not, but I'm happy enough to drink in your company either way. Watch how fast I can down this ale without my helm on. I forgot Gyat was banished forever for being a nerd. Unfortunate. Mr. Tech. Oh, Mr. Maytatch. That makes more sense. Lurik. I've already met a Luke. I think you should just stop playing the game at that point. I want to play the game. I don't want to play the story. I want to get to all the side quests. That's what I desire most desperately. No greater sport. Lou Reek thinks he might just be the answer to his prayers. Now we can talk to him. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... really handsome? Yes, of course you are. 'Tis plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of man I've been looking for. You're perfect. Well, you're coming on so strongly. Shouldn't you buy me a drink first? My name is Lou Reek. I'm a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter. I will have you know, nay, I am not wont to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin-eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, those infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit. Feign interest? Why feign interest? I saw, like, either way I have to, like, pretend to listen. Like, are you gonna walk away or pretend I'm interested? Toon says, huh? Huh? Aha! I knew you'd be interested. And should the challenge alone be insufficient motivation, know that I have substantial financial resources at my disposal. You'll be duly compensated for your service, rest assured. However, as much as I am certain you are the right man for the job, 'tis only meet that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but would you be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others? Is that going to be like a really ironic thing he says because he's actually a big lying faker fake? I mean, I'm always real. I always present myself as the realest person I am all the time. Like, we all know this. I'm honest to a fault. Where did he... wait, where are we going? Did he say? I don't think he actually said where we were going. I think he just left. All the way out thither. And yon. See, but now that we have all the Aether currents done, we can flizzity fly. Which is sweet. I like being able to... can I... There we go. I like being able to do whatever I would. Look, guys. It's cute. I'm in his lap. We're like buddies. He's like my Santa Claus. There we go. Perfect. I think we're right on target. We're gonna find this Luke, or Luke. Is his name Luke? I forget. Ah. Luke. Thinking you can hide from me. Here we are. Our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Ah! It's a big nerd. Hired hand. Oh, my lord, got your package here. Well done, my good man. And here is your payment. This guy's a big lying faker fake, isn't he? He's like a rich guy who wants to pretend he's cool. Oh, this. The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. So this guy is dressed up like he's a ranged DPS, which means who's going to be the healer for our encounters? Which feels important to me. Iguana meat, not the poor helpless iguano. As I said, simply place the bait out in the open and wait whatever ferocious beast comes to feast upon it. Slay it, and I will know you'd be a warrior brave and true. Not a warrior brave and true. Gasp! It's a liger. Get him, George. George, help me.
Get him, George. Yeah. Wait for and slay the wild beast. We have slayed it. Fantastic! I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. Alright. We shall return at once. Crystarium returned. Good job, team. Ooh, there we go. This way. Okay, yeah, there he is. I was trying to wonder, I was like, did he actually say go back to the Crystarium? So I can't remember. Lurik. Got a lot of meats and fruits over here. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good man. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow we die. Grunt, crunch, crunch. Snort, slurp, grunt. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Belch. Another helping, no? Are you sure? It really is no bother. Oh, very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion. That of the virtue. I have engaged you to hunt with me. We're engaged? Whoa, you're really moving things along, guy. Ah, it's a nerd. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrant in the guise of Render Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. She is the most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin-eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I can stop her. Sure. Wasn't Lamet also making sin-eaters? So she was a warrior of light? Didn't the warriors of light save the world? Huh. What an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Sin-Eaters, that's what they are now, so we'd be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what say you, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? I hope I live to regret this. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. The picture of courage and camaraderie is going to be grand. Dude, he's coming on real strong. Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand Opry. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. We did it. Quest complete. Oh? Is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I'll see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. Actually, I'm curious. Does anybody know, is Lou Reek's questline, do you actually like get paid more money compared to the other ones? Because that would be really funny, and it feels like that would apparently be lore accurate. Lou Reek. Lou Reek seems rather surprised to see you standing before him. Vengeance and defeat. Gasp! The tune says I never paid attention to the amount. Wait! It's you! It's really you! You actually came! Uh-huh. I tilt my hat questioningly. I mean, never mind. Ahem. You're here to hunt Andre with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And wouldn't you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andre was recently sighted at Almarang, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right vicious spider what was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance. I see, I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment as promised. Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Almarang into the delightfully named Samuel's Backbone, for in pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. I jiggle my hat. Quest accepted. We did it. Where am I going? Something about a Groot slang? Journal. Vengeance and defeat. Mordsuk. This way. There's a lot of quests around here. Somebody really needs to get these done someday. Here's a question. So I've ignored nearly every side quest since the beginning of Realm Reborn. If I were to pause on the MSQ and just work on getting every single side quest done up till this point, how long do you think that would take? I'm just trying to gauge how much procrastinating I can do on this whole dealing with the Crystal Exarch thing. I think I can fly, probably. Oh well. Samuel's backbone. Don't look at me. Lurik. The tune says, see you on 2027. I could do quicker than that. Now, this is certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search, but I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Bah! Nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin. What's a suitable length of time? I have a sky ship. What skies now? Guys, a real sky ship. Destination. There's side quests in every place you can think of, and even I haven't gotten all the side quests. Hatoon, you're lazy. Can't believe it. You surveyed the surrounding sands, but find no trace of the spider you seek. Oh, look at how much quicker we're doing this. Wasn't I so smart to make sure I get all those Aether currents, guys? Don't you think I deserve some sort of praise for being efficient and kind as a streamer to make sure I don't waste your time ever? Spider. Gil, who bonk? Hatoon. I'm busy. Doing stuff. Jeez, we did it. We searched for a spider-like sin eater and crushed it beneath our heels. I feel like the random mount button is really not that random. Because I feel like there's like some mounts that I pull all the time, and other mounts that I've like never pulled even once. It's very strange. The destination. Backbone. Those must have been some good ribs on that thing. It's a witch! Burn it! I could not care less to see this girl's story. It's a big ol' cat. Rendere. There she is. The Scourge of Norvrant. The Devourer of Souls. Balam Kirtz. If we bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuver as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. I noticed the person we're helping is always like the same, like, class. Or I guess not the same class, but like at least like the same species as the person we're hunting. Ah, she's onto us. Don't panic, we planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Rendere brings her down. Go, go. Oh, wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. And this is when her friends die, probably. Wow, you ran right at this thing with a bow. Sod it. Always so headstrong. Bugger me, my head. I can't. They're probably fine. No. No, come back here. Finish it. Finish me. Finish her. I gotta say, bring like a bunch of experienced hunters, those guys are really stupid. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I'll not let it end like this, I promise. I'll kill that
beast if it's the last thing I do.
Now, we didn't even get to see a vision of the nerds that she ends up with eventually.
Hey! What was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. By the gods! And I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of Andrea. You also told me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours. Though... 2 warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I've heard this tale before. I know it. This is a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment.
And your lack of help. Tuna says it's only melee and healer that are like that. Oh, weird, so I just happened to pick the 2 that just happened to do that. Sure. Sure, Hatun. You're just trying to trick me. I know your ways. You speak in falsehoods and half-truths. Not like me. Oh. Ah. This way. Ah, there he... A feast! I like this guy. He knows how to party.
The table is set, and so I bid you raise a glass with me that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment.
I like this guy. This guy's like in my top 10 for NPCs in this game. Because he's polite, he gives me things, and he knows how to treat a friend. Grunt, crunch, crunch. Oh, wait, have you had your fill? I have another few bottles ready waiting to be opened. No? Oh, very well, if you would insist. I think that first word was the same dialogue that's always happened.
It occurs to me, my good man, that I have yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forge our friendship that I had hardly noticed until now. Grayson Allen.
I like the way his ears flittered when he heard my name.
Reek and Grayson. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Grayson, the darling duo. The brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin-eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Norvrant will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. But I should dwell over much on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple the agents afield to seek out promising new leads.
Sure it's wise to spend your money so freely? Lala says Reeking Grayson. Look, Lala, don't be rude. You're just jealous that Reek's my new best friend. And y'all are now in distant second place.
Worried about the budget for our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared. None whatsoever.
Okay. I mean, we'll see about that, I suppose.
Lou Reek is, as usual, quite pleased to see you again. Freedom from privilege. There he is! Grayson, come to join his bosom companion in the great hunt. I don't like the way you say bosom. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea and Colusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier Aether. And so it falls to Reek and Grayson to slay the newborn Aether and continue their pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue, to Calusia, and to glory. I jiggle my hat. We did it. Lala says, he was my bestie first, like 2 years ago when I did this troll quest. Too late, Lala, he's my bestie now. He even said it, Reek and Grayson on the case. We're like detectives in a film noir. Right. 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 Gotcha. We did it. Yeah. I can smell him from here. He smells like friendship. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Almarang. If you catch the Aether first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you'll not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur. Surely not, surely not. I myself would be most put out if I happened to lose to you a second time. And so, on that note, may the best hunter win. I fly this way because I can fly. On account of me being a cool winner who knows how to do things. A dead Talos. I smell victory. I smell a bear. But first, I need egg. Egg. Maybe another Gasol green while I'm at it. Destination. Latoon says Gray doesn't realize he's sugar baby right now. Look. I'm not so proud as to, like, deny copious amounts of friendship and gifts from people. I'm pretty needy for attention. I stream. You survey your surroundings but find no trace of the bear you seek. That's not a bar. It was moose. A big moose. Despite looking far and wide, you fail to find any trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lou Reek was indeed the better hunter this day. Am I gonna come across Lou Reek's, like, rotten, decomposing body that has, like, suspiciously large bear claw marks in it? So that's gonna make me really sad. Wait. I smell the truth. Oh, how can they not have a lookout point here? What kind of bad game is this? There's no lookout orb. Uh-oh, can I not get down? Guys, help. I'm trapped and I can't get up. No, please, let me fall. I need this. Oh. Neptune says, yes, we know you smell. I don't. I showered today. I'm clean. Wow, he's just got like a whole squad. A well-traveled mage? After the bear, were you? Sorry, sinner, but you've come too late. We claimed the bounty not but a few bells ago. A wry hunter. Wicked white, don't tell me you're the little lordling's newest bosom companion. Look.
I'll nestle up in whatever bosom shows me kindness. To the victor go the spoils, and to the loser, bugger all. Seem like nice guys. Lurik. Lala says, wait, I smell. See, I knew he was freaking Grayson. Shush. Shush, Lala. Hate to say it, Grayson, but it seems we're late to the party. Lanebird and his mates slew the bear before we could. So it's true then. You've cast your lot in with the boy. You poor daft sod. But I don't understand. The Aether was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. I'm so angry. But more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff, saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. No. He's sad now. Do as you like. Help and know you've no chance of beating me to the prize. Because unlike you, I'm not all talk. And neither are my mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy his friendship? Do tell. Ha ha ha. We're all very funny. Ah, piss off, Landbird. This guy, like, Landbird really is like the Squilliam fancy son of this game, isn't he? Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. Those guys are probably going to die before the end of this. You have questions, I am sure. As you may have surmised, Landbird was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service so we might hone our skills battling Sin-Eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I feel we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium, but before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me. Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off. Ah, he's a Yulmoran cat boy, that's why I don't like him. Finally figured it out. Wait, no, wait, he's my bestie. Wait, hold on. Ah, I'm conflicted. Ah, but he's so nice to me, and he gives me like money gifts, and says nice things about me. Ah, but he's a cat. Ah, but he's from Yulmore. Ah. Is this what it means to be star-crossed lovers? Lala says, I just realized I have his pants. Lala, why did you steal his pants? He needs those. That's very rude. Does he have to stop by Yulmore so he can like get more money from his mom or something? I say that as a joke, but I'm willing to bet that's really close to the mark. Ludwig, what are you doing to earn this money? Oh, isn't he cool? Thinking you just snap his fingers along the pole. All seductive-like. A dispassionate oligarch. Speak to my manservant and leave me to my entertainment. Oh, is that Master Reek? Then you're his, dare I say, friend? Okay. Unless they used to have a glam with them. Ah, I see. Grayson, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. They seem lovely. I mean, I'm not sure if I feel better or worse about the fact that, like, he brings his wife to the strip club. Like, does that make it better? Or is that just, like, extra weird? I don't know. I mean, I guess they have both kinds of dancers. That really just... I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Whatever they want to do. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend, Grayson. He and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, that to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrand shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That is why you're here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. He's like, this is not quite how I envisioned this going. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving Grayson. Right now. But the coin. We could take it with us and then storm off angrily. Look, I think he changed his mind. I'll take the coin purse for him. Speak to my manservant. Master Reek seemed awfully upset. But that coin purse... I think he'll want it later. I could take that with me to bring to him. Also, it don't seem terribly fair because like every pole's already occupied here. How do I get my groove on if there's not a spare pole upon which to groove? Doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair at all. At all. Crystarium? Crystarium. What if she brought him? Ha ha, says Carson. I mean, that could be true. Toon says, it's not a strip club, you heathen. I mean, they're fairly stripped. You can't tell me it's a clothed club. Where am I going? This way. Wait, a lookout orb. For looking out. I want it. It's mine. I saw it first. No one else can have it. How do I get up there? I smell a puzzle. A puzzly puzzle that puzzles. Puzzling. I know how to get there. I've already solved it. No one tell me. I've sought the truth and I found it. Ah, that's not it. Hold on. Wait, guys. This is worth it. Trust me. When I get that lookout orb, you're all gonna respect me so much more than you already do. You're gonna be like, wow, I can hardly stand how much I reverence you now. It's crazy. And that'll be what you say to yourself. Yes, I see the path. Yes. Respect is mine. Oh wait, I probably need some jumpies. Maybe? No, I definitely need the jumpies. Okay. Then you'll all respect me then. And I'll deserve it. The tune says, "'Tis not my job to help you." No, wait. Yes. See? Respect gained on this day. Musica Universalis. Grand in title as it is in size, the Crystarium's largest marketplace is an impressive sight. Its shelves groan under the weight of an overwhelming variety of wares, including those manufactured by the crystalline mean, and exotic goods imported from locales as distant as Clusia and Almorang. It's really not that distant, but you know, sure. I did it. I got the orb and I got everyone's love. Tune said I wasn't watching, can you do it again? I could. That would ruin the surprise. You can just click the go backwards 30 seconds button on the stream. And then click the go forward 60 seconds and catch up. Oh. Lou. We don't seem to have a feast for the end of our adventure today. What's up with that? Lou. Feast friends. Friends with a feast. Forgive me, Grayson, but I would forego the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People who want to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time. But I trust that it will not deter you from joining me, Anon. I don't know. I'll think on it. I mean, I like you and all, but I really liked your money is the thing. Why would I do that? Hatun, you gotta put a little bit of effort into your life sometimes. I can't do everything for you. I was never in this for the gil. We're friends true and through. Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. A paltry sum? No. I cannot believe it. That tune says Gray is a gold digger. No, not necessarily. Well, it says it's true. No, guys, look. I would never be so shallow as to only love somebody because they have money for me. But, I mean, you know, if they had money, I might be more willing to love them. I could look past a few more faults. Lurik appears to have been struck by an epiphany. Grayson, my friend, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas. Only the Crystarium? So you haven't gone outside even for a bit? But heard of her? She says Gray only listened to me because I gave him the potage and then became mean because he ran out. No, that's not true. It was just a really weird coincidence. You know, these things happen. Sometimes, you know, things get sour. Like expired potage. Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. But heard of her. I jiggle my hat. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. And I had.
My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. It was a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so in the ensuing struggle her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale?
Her, I jiggle my hat.
Then there can be no doubt. Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others, and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvera lives in Gate Town on Colusia. Let us be off then.
Back to Colusia. Hooray. Carson says, oh, he's a home wrecker. I'm not a home wrecker. Take that back. I would never wreck no home. I'm very respectful of property. How do I... There we go. Journal. The Hunter's Legacy. I guess that's pretty close. Go to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. UFOs, aliens, it all makes sense. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a lot of theories that, like, the real Area 51, so to speak, is actually there's a place called Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and that's supposedly where all the real UFO stuff happens, with Area 1 just being a cover-up. iTunes says, explain that to the crawl spaces you... No, I never wreck a home. I make it stronger. I enforce the relationship. Everyone's always like, wow, thank goodness Grayson came. He made it all better. Alvara, you seem to have been kicked out of the city after you stopped being a wet nurse. At least they didn't et you up, I guess.
Oh, hello there. You're a friend of Reek's.
He's like, I'm here too.
Grayson, this is Miss Olvara, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. My, you've grown into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of him, if you please. Not in front of him, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There are stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance, the warrior of light, Renda Ray? Of all the reasons you could have had... Aye, those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's mind when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death. The Sin Eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mate still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. Gasp. And it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow, as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Grace and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again? Wicked White, is that... Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Renderay's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away, even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually Renderay would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Novrant, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Keats. But what Renderay did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing, for when she faced Balam Keats, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures.
Is she like one of the last ones to join then? Lammet! I see it. And the other... wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There's 6, but only 4 quests. Wait, who ends up being the odd character out then? Because, like, there's one we're not going to have a quest for. Unless I be crazy. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing even stronger, as did Renderay. While in Calusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day. Earplugs? AirPods. Those are really good at blocking out sound. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Renderay's ears. Balam Keats, Scourge of Novrant, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the Citia swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. Where is this? The camera's just like idling around randomly. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. So it was that Renderay ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Keats, alone. And with all his strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Cool story. Vengeance claimed she would join Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renderay, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin-eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me. And to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Grayson, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balam Keats,
The one that took her from Almarang to Calusia. Then her next destination must be... the Kingdom of Rainbows. Il Meg. It all makes sense. Wait, what? No, she went to the Raktika Greatwood. The Cassidia Swamps, to be precise. And so that's where we shall go. Let us away. I jiggle my hat. Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot people don't know about Rendere. Or the world for that matter. So, wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you is good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. Be safe. I mean, Rendere is the worst. We all know this. Grayson, was it? It is such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could. But when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is it is a miracle that boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think. What a nice lady. Too bad I'm sure we never see her again at any point in the story. Olvara? I know he may be a bit exhausting at times, but do try to be patient with Reek. I won't. The Hunter's Legacy. Slitherbow. Excellent. I mean, I still feel like it kind of made sense to go to the Ilmeg. Wait a minute. Guys, there's a hole in the cavern. You can just go up and out. It's cray-cray. Lurik. Oh no, he's dead. Don't look at me, Poison Vine. Yeah, I thought so. Not so tough when I run away from you. Toon says, I don't think the Fae would allow such a creature in their lands. It would not be fun. When I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once, and keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. A level 76 level sync for Hunter's Legacy. Gaspel. However will we live? The dangers must be so great and terrible. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. I nod my head and jiggle my hat. How did she get those scars? Oh no! What? Now? You've got to be kidding me! It's the slime hat. It's absorbing more of my brain. Oh no! Cartoon says, I hope you fail. Why would you say something so rude? I wish you were all here with me, but I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody jerk. And this time, I'm ready for your tricks. Got my AirPods in. You really just, like, walked right up to it. You didn't, like, even get, like, a free shot. Oh, I forgot about this part. They occasionally make you play as the stupid person that you hate. You fight as Render Ray. Oh, that's a pretty good one. And my dueling arrows.
Ow. Okay. I feel like I used the dueling arrow before I was supposed to, yeah. One good shot with a dueling arrow. Interrupted. Dwart, I've got you now, you jerk. Ow. Okay, so that's damage over time. I gotta make sure I periodically do that one. I'm definitely not doing this very smartly, but it's okay. You'll pay for taking them from me. Yes, yes, just like that. That one does do a lot of damage. Ow. Without your roar, you're nothing. This is gonna take a year and a half. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, it didn't. I'm a genius. Ow. Is this what it's like to play as an archer? Doesn't seem like it's a ton of fun. I really do have to like fight this whole thing. With I've only been this strong back then. They'd still be alive. Feel, can't you? The pain, the fear, serves you right. That says you only have 5 abilities. Yeah, this is actually... I do like that. This is a really good number of abilities. Down for the count. I won't let it end like this. We won't. Ardbert, no. Made in the nick, I see. Brandon, I don't know who that guy is. Seems like a nerd. You hurt. Don't worry, I've got you. So she's like the last to join the party in a sense. Oh, hey. Oh, Brandon takes all the damage. Well, I was never good at indulgent foolishness, is Sylvia. Don't tell me you followed my trail. Tell you all about it after we killed a bloody jerk eye. Something's wrong. It's shrugging off our attacks. It's coming from you, Renda. Keep your distance. Gather on Neilbert. Lend him your strength. I didn't strength in time.
Roll again, huh? Hell as you will. Got plenty of arrows left for you yet. Am I gonna get like some kind of a... Actually, why is my map is stuck open for some reason. Oops. Oh, you guys got real hurt. Oops. What is this, so 7 abilities? You're more than as an actual bard. It's only fight the epic one that looks like that. Poor Regina. Let's see. This is gonna go hungry soon, says Smo. Oh no! Not my friends. I can't believe you hurt them. How devastating. Turn to me. I'll lend you my power. I don't know what that means. Together we'll avenge my fallen friends, says Renda. Getting there. Do I get like some kind of limit break or something? Duty complete. Easiness. Did it. What a big nerd. Heh, tough old bugger. Everyone alright? Hard, but I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks at Norvrant. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputations, even though I never actually have named my other friends by any kind of name. They called us legends, and somewhere along the line we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Keats. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about it, pursuing it. Then I met you lot, and thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all secret, it's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job, the weeks flew by, and after a time I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we not comrades? Through thick and thin? These bonds of fellowship between us must have come before all else. Before all else, otherwise they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Bran and Nailbird are whispering about behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. The gasp. Like, oh, well, look, I like to make fun of him. Wow. The sepia tones have become brighter. This one's worth a fortune, and fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh god, it's not another night to remember. Ah, don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear Balam Keat's demise, till Ardwit's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it time we quit this place. And Renderay, I trust that the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. There I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs. Selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. It's funny, because that happened earlier in the game. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Gasp. It's not just a rock. It's a gem. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Oh yeah, because they all have a... Because it's like the Warrior of Light crystal, I gotcha. So that's the one that she finds. See, how come... They got a whole party of Warriors of Light. How come it's just the me in our world? We got the best world. How come there's just a one? I feel like I should have like 12 friends that help me and support me and care for me. Wake up, darn you. Hello. What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. I jiggle my hat questioningly. Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I am perfectly capable of hunting this sin eater on my own. Good luck with that. I don't say swear words. I would never say that second line. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment, and we'll be free to go our separate ways. Gate Town. The tune says those are the other player characters. Plus says, but then you wouldn't be special if they acknowledged them. Yeah, that's kind of like, I mean, again, this kind of goes into like some of the problems I have with the story, as it were. I don't really want to dwell on that right now. Right. Come, George, away! We fly hither and yon, to the next great adventure. George, you're flying kind of weird. What's up with that? Olvara? What is it? Something happened between you two. Blue Reek, take me back. I'll change everything about me to be with you. Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You're such a disappointment. Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek and Grace in the same breath. Yes, never again. With that, I bid you good day. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. Elvira, you paid me more than he ever did. You're my new best friend. Level 78. Fellowship restored. Elvira cannot help but worry for Lou Reek's well-being. I am sure a talented man like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. I nod my head. Quest accepted. Nope. Fellowship restored. Aha, Crystarium. I've heard of this place. Atune says, Ray's friendship is so conditional, it's ridiculous. What do you mean? I'm a friend true to the end. I like every Disney song. That's how good I am. I'm a great friend. People would be lucky to count me a friend. None more loyal, none more true. That's what I do. Gasp. Wait. He's not in the place what he was where at. A destination. Oh, hey, that was right in front of me. He's not here. Must be dead. Right, shame. Lou Reek's customary seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. May touch. Looking for Master Reek, are we? I dare say you're the only one. Where it is, Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone has shot his marrow. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Wow! That's pretty rude of you. Like, jeebers. To bring him drinks and you're just like, ah, that guy sucks. Hate him a ton. Can't stand him. Reek, the Mr. Lordling. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. At least that was nice-ish. ITunes says it's so much easier to be his enemy. No. I get along so good with people. I have no enemies. I'm besties with all. People talk with me one time and they're like, wow, I want to make this guy like my best man at the wedding. This guy's great. He's so cool and attractive and nice. And that's what they definitely say to me out loud. Well-traveled mage. Calusia, right? You're Lou Reek's partner. I was a landbird, remember? Well, I ought to stress. Because after we left you, we headed straight to Raktika. We'd heard a rumor Andrea was there, and Landbird wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Landbird fall, and when the Edo set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked white, I still remember looking back as I ran, seeing Landbird rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles, and not one of them has returned. Didn't expect Lou Reek to be one of them either. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend, but I have no doubt that you're going to your doom. So Landbird is dead, I guess?
Or he rose back to his feet, so I guess he's a ghosty goo or something. I don't know. A duty. Fellowship restored. Toon says projection. You are 5 foot, average looking, and probably awkward in social situations. See, so easy to be your enemy. So rude. Such words you have that I do not deserve. We discussed this before. So tall, so handsome, rippling with muscle. That is me. And so humble, I might add. People always comment on my humbleness. Carson says, "Oh no." What's wrong, Carson? What happened? Doing okay, buddy? Lou Reek, are you all dead and stuff? Oh, he's sad. He doing the sad squat. Hey, buddy. You want to talk about it? You doing okay? I heard your enemy Squilliam got myrtleized. That must make you feel pretty good. Grayson, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's... Uh-oh. Excuse me while my hat continues to suck out more of my brain. Render Ray, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. I have come to lay your soul to rest, alone, as you yourself faced Balam Keats a century ago on this very ground. Landbird. Landbird? Oh, gods no. She made her own party. Wait, who are those other three? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like an imitation of her party members, right? That's the idea there. But like, are they actual like people she caught that looked like, was she just like gathering up people like looked similar? Don't tell me. You held a vision of my past just now, didn't you? Stop doing that. It's very personal. Carson says, Toon went for the throat. No, not the throat. Oh, I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago they confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though I can't understand why you keep using it every time you run into Andrea. I can't control when it happens. And I heard about her about hope. Huh? So it wasn't something you did deliberately. Good to know. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Landbird and those other hunters into sin-eaters like herself. Hume Axeman, a Galgant swordsman, a dwarven healer, an elven mage. Looked awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balam Keats. But Renda Ray slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. What? They were there too. And the stories were wrong. I jiggle my hat. God strike me down, I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone?
I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Grayson. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. Just stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did.
My feelings were greatly hurted.
You're still upset, as you have every right to be, but I'll make it up to you. I will. I don't know how or when, but I will, I swear.
I nod my head, and my hat jiggles approvingly.
Right then. Andrea should be around here somewhere. Still on the hunt for Balam Keats, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero. If I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. This is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone. And I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you?
We're just 2 against 5? 2 on 5? 5 with 2?
Ha! I asked for it when you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvera know all as well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you.
Alright. Seems like kind of like a long walk. Lahi. Let's go. Twin says your character counts as 2. You can't interrupt me now, Helm Beetle.
Wait, you interrupted me. What?
Oh my... I can't get out of the menu. A-hole.
Ridiculous.
Twin says my character counts as 2. I guess that's probably true. Jen says head and low. Hi, Jen. How are you? I'm doing so good. Having a fun, happy time playing a fun, happy game with my fun, happy friends who are always nice to me. It's pretty sweet. Jen being okay? That's good to hear. The Toon wants to know studies going well. Lurik.
I owe her so much. Then and now. Grayson, what a pleasure to see you again. And in the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes. It's all thanks to you. Had I not implored him to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I'm glad that you did. Miss Olvera is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? Before you start blabbering about how you wish you could properly reward Grayson, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for him. You're not allowed to come. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we both have claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united, Reek and Grayson are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You two should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend.
I got a risotto al nero. Interesting. Level 80? No. I do hope you continue to remain good friends from now on. Nope. I guess this is the end, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was the gods descending on us to murder us all. That was scary. Got all dark for a second, guys. Spooky. Well, I guess no more quest. Batoon lied to me. I did not get enough experience points. Can't believe it. It says don't mention the studies. Which is, wait, what friends, Gray? Which is okay, lol. Jen says, man, I feel exhausted and not at the same time. I guess physically exhausted, but mentally fine. I mean, I guess that can happen, right? Depending on, like, what you're up to, it can be different kinds of tiring. That sounds pretty legit. Hope you're taking breaks as you ought to when you need them. And being a responsible person. So I need to somehow gain 1 level plus 1/5 of a level, I guess, before I can proceed. Unfortunately, it is about 9:30 where I am. And that's your own fault. You're supposed to do dailies plus the role quests, says the tune. I mean, I really am, like, not having time recently. Like, I truly haven't had the free time to do anything. Like, I've been trying so hard to get my model fixed, you don't even know. Like, my stupid mumbly model. Not stupid, he's great. He just still needs to have some kinks worked out. And I'm probably just gonna have to talk to Cosme about what I need to do and get it fixed. Because I have truly tried everything I can think of on my own, and I just don't understand. And it's been taking up a lot of my time trying to get the new model situated. I still need to get all the dadgum redeems for it. I've been, like, spending so much time just trying to get, like, the thing to, like, to work on a base level. I haven't had time to do any of the other things. And I do need to get those done. I do need to get the, like, it's just a lot I'm trying to juggle. I'm sorry. Jen says, oh, I'm gonna have to resub. Jen, you unsubbed? Unbelievable. Cannot believe you would do such things. So rude. Anyway. Shoot, yeah, so I guess that's all we can do as far as that goes. Oh, for the game, not from you, stupid, the game. I mean, also fair. Carson says, yay. But Jen, you gotta resub. I thought you didn't get, did you get paid tomorrow? Or I guess, oh, tomorrow's today. Because you're in the future. I gotcha. I guess I'm gonna go get this quest turned in, because I think I can. So I may as well. Or wait, hold on. Ah. To kill a co-whirl. King of the Castle. These are all dungeons from Dadgum Stormblade I haven't done yet. I don't know what that's about. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess I can't really mess with those much then, because I haven't got those started. I have journal quests I could do, Sistune. I do have journal quests I could do, but they're dungeons. Dungeons are no good. They take too long. Is there, like, a way just, like, to buy experience points? Is that a thing? Or do you have to, like, can you only, like, buy story skips? Can I, like, pay to win? Like, maybe, like, $1 or something, just, like, get that extra level I need? Probably not. Alright. Well, I don't know what... I mean, I guess I could start on these dungeon quests, get them unlocked or something. Tin says, no, I cannot. Man. Lawless says, frowny face. No. I'm gonna go talk to... At least, I'm gonna get this one started, I guess. May as well get these ones situated or something. So I can at least start getting the progress of getting them out of my journal. Mender, you say? Yes, everything is fixed. That's the... Wait, hold on. This way. iTunes says, also at this point, the story skip would be a waste of money since you're pretty close. iTunes says, see, you don't have friends to ask you to join to do dungeons. I bet your Wondrous Tales is super expired. It super is, don't worry. Alright, well, I'll get a couple of things touched up here, and then maybe we'll just like call it a little early tonight. And then next week we can kind of proceed with role quests. I'll try to see if I can... I'll get this one up to 80, and I'll see if I can get the next one, you know, within starting range. Which actually, hold on. Let me see where I am with my classes and jobs here. So White Mage is at 80. Samurai is nearly there. So my Summoner is 71. My Dark Knight is 61. So Dark Knight I really got to get worked up on. So I really got to make some progress. Oof, I'll see what I can get done. I'm just trying to figure out how to have the time. Jeebus.
Ah, Master Atoa's successor has come. To no other would I entrust this task. Lest you wonder, I do not doubt your success in expunging the darkness which took root in the ruins before. The heart of that evil was excised, without question, but it would seem that some other power lay dormant beneath the stones all the while, its presence invisible to our senses. Plainly, however, that power is now very much awake. The elementals' panic attests to that. Quieting them will be no small task. While my fellows and I endeavor to persuade the elementals to rejoin us, I would have you venture into the city once more. Find the source of this new disturbance, and do what must be done. The wood whaler Alphinae yet stands guard at the gate. I dare say he has not forgotten you. Ask, and he will let you pass.
Okay. Where is that? Oh, it's just down there? Okay. I can run over there and get that unlocked. May swell, you know? I like how much smaller this area is. So nice to navigate. Alphinae?
When I heard about this new trouble in the Lost City, I thought you might be back. Not one to leave a job half finished, eh? Where are you stepping there? Not fit to frighten elementals, not to be taken lightly. Be you favored of the Seed Seers or not.
Lost City of Amdapor hard, now accessible. We did it. And now, let me see. Okay, I got to access Temple of Fist for that one. And enter crude. Okay, so all three of these are just ready for dungeoning anytime. Sweet. That's pretty good. Well, says, wow, yeah, your tanks are sad. Well, says, friend work, you're going to need a ranged physical if you're going to do all the role quests. Maybe want to start trying to level that now. I know, I'm planning to level Bard for my ranged physical, I think. Because Bard looks fun. That means as soon as Summoner hits 73, start the role quest, and then you can fit dailies and other blue quests in to level up. I had my husband run Kit through this dungeon a couple days ago, actually, says Loa. Bard starts at level 1 system. Yeah, it's a good level. Everyone likes it. What's wrong with that? Trying to judge me? Think I'm gonna cop out and be some kind of lame dancer? Never. These hips may not lie, but dadgummit, I was born to sing. Cool. So, I guess we could actually... What if we all start Bard right now? Just trying to think what we could work on here. I mean, we could either do random dailies or dungeons right now, or just call it for tonight. And maybe see about just doing some of that stuff like off-stream later. Since I'm not sure if that's terribly exciting for a stream. I don't want to artificially drag on a stream if there's not much to do. Just to fill an arbitrary amount of time, you know. Hatoons, I made you a dancer in my game. I can't, Hatoon. It's like you're just trying to disappoint me at every turn. It's like every morning you wake up and like, man, how can I make Grayson sad today? And then you succeed every time. It's incredible. Yes, I'm climbing your tents. You can't stop me. Oh, says, yeah, I go pick up Archer, lol. It says, am to pour hard would be fitting for this X-Pack. Is it? Is it relevant? Relative? It's my job, Gray, and I'm amazing at it. It's so mean. What did I ever do to you? What do I get this cyberbullying for? I'm just trying to have a good time with my friends. I can do it. Yes. I've done it. I've achieved the spot that no other player has ever touched before. I'm certain. No one else has ever been here. I can feel it in my tootsies. I see no other god up here. Other than me. Anyway, yeah, maybe we'll just go ahead and... I mean, I would like to start the Bard class, but I feel like I'd want to at least start that off like with a semi-dedicated stream, because you could get the first few levels pretty quickly. So it's like, you know, you may as well kind of get a good run of it to go. And then we can work on getting things leveled up and such. Yeah, I think we'll just end it a little bit early tonight. I think we're not, you know, it's not super early at this point, and I don't want to just like fill time with like a random thing. I don't think. But we do have. Oops. Let me. That's not the right button. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and head off. I'm gonna go ahead. Well, we're kind of gonna. We'll just close and close out the stream. I'm gonna go pick up my new Tales book while we're talking, and I'll try to make a point. I think tomorrow. Tomorrow I should have a little bit of time. To at least do some dailies. I can at least probably get my samurai up to 80 tomorrow. And I'll see what other time I can make and get things going. But we'll see. I'll try to get things done. Oh, this is great. I don't want to arbitrarily lengthen the stream. Runs around Camp Tranquil and Aether instead of grabbing Archer. Quiet. I'll be so excited to watch you kill 3 squirrels and ladybugs. You don't even know. It's gonna be great. Says, I mean, if it's something you want to do eventually, you can't pick the book up until Tuesday, says the tune. I just picked it up. What do you mean? I have a book right now. Who's gonna stop me? Is the book gonna expire on Tuesday? Because that'd be really unfortunate. So that means I got to like, get entirely filled out tomorrow. iTunes says okay. Also, you can check the expiration or the inspiration. Wait, how do I? Deadline is 9/24. Just open the books as Lala. Look at all these things we gotta do. The arm of the sun, the eyes of the creator, Earth's fount. Ridiculous, all of it. Anyway. Yeah, tomorrow I'll try to make some time to do some stuff. We'll see. We'll see what we get done. With and such as the like of that. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully next Sunday we'll try to, you know, do a bit more questy quests. I kind of like the idea of trying to get all the role quests taken care of, but we'll see if I'm unable to get, you know, characters leveled up such that we can do more role quests, then obviously we'll continue the MSQ. Or we'll see. Maybe we'll do something else. I know there's a lot of other things they could be doing. There's other quests that we skipped that we could go back to, all the side quests that looked fun and interesting. Could be fun to do those. We'll see. We'll do stuff. We'll hang out. It'll be fun. I promise. And in other news, I think Monday, so tomorrow Smo will be streaming something or other. I think he promises going to be the best thing you ever saw, so you definitely want to be there for that. Tuesday will possibly, I think, unless something crazy happens, I believe the plan is for an anime podcast on Tuesday. I mean, we're gonna be talking about movies, not really anime per se, but hey, you know, you can join for that if you want to. That'll be Tuesday, barring some unknown foreseen circumstance. And then Wednesday is anime. I think we're finally finishing Free Run. We'll be voting for a new anime after we finish Free Run. I think we've got some strong contenders that are being strongly considered. Friday, we are done with Lies of P. So I believe that on Friday we'll be starting a new game with Smo at the controls. I think we're playing Rogue Galaxy. I'm pretty sure that was announced, and I'm pretty sure that'll be the case. Saturday will be more Remnant 2, and next Sunday will be this game. And then maybe there'll be other stuff that are secrets and surprises. Because I've got a million things I'm trying to get done all at once, and I'm not doing any of them well because I'm terrible at juggling. Smo says, yup, yup. Well, it says so much stuff you could probably solo unsynced. It's honestly true, like, and I may start... I mean, I am getting to the point where, like, I can... The stuff that I can do that with, it's probably worth doing. Just for the quickness, even though I lose a little bit of XP possibly doing it that way. All says jealous. Smo says, yup, yup. But Toon says, Gray wants to do side quests over MSQ, also Gray doesn't want to do dungeons at end of stream. I don't know. I mean... If people want to do dungeons, we could, but I don't want to make people like feel. I don't want people to feel like obligated to like hop on to do like a dungeon or something, and I don't want to sit around for a queue time that's unplanned for. All it says Rogue Galaxy. I can't wait for you to hate it, Gray. How could I possibly hate Rogue Galaxy? It's pirates in space. I presume that's what it is. If that's entirely wrong, then maybe I'm gonna hate it. But right now, I'm fully expecting the game to be exactly like Treasure Planet. If it's even slightly different, I'm going to be immensely disappointed. Now, so I don't think you will, but I'm preparing myself. Wait, look, I like lots of things. I like things. I'm a liker. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like, look, I like far more things than I dislike. It just so happens we've been coming across a lot of those things I dislike in a weirdly condensed amount recently. I feel bad about that. I feel like I've been a whiny baby a lot recently. But like, I do like most things. I'm pretty easygoing. But you know I don't. Also, the things you dislike to an insane degree and can't let anything go about it. Look, mildly autistic about it. It's fine. Like, it's cool. I have the lines I have drawn in the sand. But for the most part, I'm pretty cool. You know? I don't know. Suppose as mildly as putting it mildly. So rude. Anyway, we'll go ahead and head out of here just a little bit early tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It's fun getting to play a game with you and chill. And I hope you have a good rest of your evening, if that's what it is there. Hope the week ahead for you is a good one. I hope you have, you know, good times and good things. Next weekend is the beginning of fall here in the northern hemisphere, so that's pretty exciting. Maybe it's gonna stop being so bloody hot. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty much it. The tune says delusional. No. Never. I'm re-illusioned. I'm incredibly illusioned. I'm full of illusion. Smo says Delulu. I don't even know what that is, but that as well, I agree. Because I'm easygoing and I like most things. It's facts. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We'll see y'all next time. Good night. Bye-bye.